Alright, my battery died on me there, but I believe I was at these last two faces, and the center edge piece should go right between the two right there. So what I want to do is I want to try to get all the pieces in, and then I want to screw down the centers afterwards. And it was kind of a pain in the butt last time when I tried to do that, but I think it's going to be the easiest way to handle. It's going to be the easiest way to handle it, I think. Get some of the powder out of those holes. Alrighty. Okay. So this center goes like that, and no, that doesn't make a plane. That does make a plane, I think. Perfect. And there, that's perfect. Okay, so that's the last 5 edges. Let me see if I can actually get these two in place. Wow, that's really hard. Okay, that's looking pretty promising. Alrighty, down to the very last face here. Okay, that's looking perfect. Gosh, I can't turn any of these centers easily. I can't really tell how to get the tensioning right. It's pretty annoying. You know, this edge is so loose, for example, yet I can't really turn the center. I don't know if that means it needs to be tighter or looser or what. It seems to me like maybe the core is a lot smaller than it could be. And then I have to keep everything on the outside relatively loose. There's just no way to turn any of these centers. Even though the screw is relatively loose on them. You know, that center, I don't know if you can see this, but this centerpiece is like on top of these pieces. I can lift them up, pry them up with a screwdriver, but it seems like they're all jammed when I do that. There we go, just loosened the 3 centers around this one. Well, I'm just going to continue. Alrighty, so now I need to figure out, I think these corners they go on top of the centers somehow, but I don't know how yet. Okay, it must be the small corners that go on top, and they must go on top like that. And then there must be a chevron piece. Okay, I should probably compare this without assembling first. Okay, I don't think those will go together. These chevron pieces come in a lot of different varieties. I figure they probably go between edges. Yeah, that chevron piece looks like it goes there. Maybe not. I don't know. Hard to tell. This center is so loose, I gotta screw it down, because you can just pop up so much. Still very loose. This one too. Okay, well, let me try to figure out how to finish one face. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so I tried that chevron. That chevron's looking pretty good too. It's pretty promising. Okay, and I think that means that this... Perfect. Nice. Okay. I think that means a center... No. I guess it must be a chevron that must go in there too, huh? That's a skewed chevron. Okay, this one looks like a symmetrical chevron. Okay. That's a pretty good sign right there. Okay, so I can build by symmetry then. That chevron. That chevron. That triangle. That chevron. Okay. Now, these two chevrons, and then there's that. So this is a five-fold. This is a five-fold pentagon piece. I think all the five-fold pentagon pieces are all the same. But the five-fold pentagon piece must have small pieces like these little teeny tiny triangles next to it. So I bet you this teeny tiny triangle goes in like that. Yep. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Here's another teeny tiny triangle. Okay, so that's one face partially. So I wonder if there's a chevron piece that goes between those. And if there is, which one is it? That looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. Problem is I'm covering up the screw holes with those triangles, and so I can't actually adjust the tensions. So I'm concerned that I'm getting this thing assembled, but the tensions are all completely wrong. Like, I can't even turn these centers. And I feel like if I loosen them too much, then it doesn't work. Like, they're just too loose. Then the pieces just right on top of each other. And I don't have any of them very tight. Like, but I don't know. I'm not terribly pleased with the tensioning I've got going on here. I might as well just loosen them all and hope for the best. See, now instead of turning, they just like the pieces want to go underneath other pieces, which is why I think they need to be tighter. But I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe all these external pieces will hold these pieces up so that they don't want to go underneath each other. Okay, well, by symmetry, if that triangle went in there, then there must be long triangles that want to go in here. No, that looked close, but I don't think it's it. Must be longer. No, that's the wrong shape. Wrong shape. Looks pretty good. It seems to match this piece. I wonder if this piece is wrong. Yeah, this is wrong. These big ones don't go here. These big chevrons don't go here. There must be a smaller chevron. Not it. Ah, perfect. Perfect. There we go. That's planar. There we go. That's planar too. Ah, perfect. Okay. That triangle. Which means we need another triangle over here. Perfect. Okay. I'm thinking that this pentagon piece can go in now. Perfect. There must be a longer triangle that goes here. Yep. And then a longer triangle that goes here. Perfect. And then there must be a chevron piece that goes in there. I need the mirror symmetrical chevron piece though. I can't find one. Ah, there it is. Okay. Nice. Okay. To this side now. So we need a chevron piece here. That's planar, nice. And a chevron piece here, planar, perfect. And then a small-ish triangle right there, and another smallish triangle right there. Okay, now a pentagon piece. Alright, now a longer triangle. Okay, that's the wrong side. Okay, this must be the wrong chirality. Yeah, must be the wrong chirality. Oh no, I think I got this one. Yeah. Push the... Nope, that doesn't go in right at all. Ah, perfect. Nice. No, wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. There we go, perfect. Okay, now we need a mirror symmetrical chevron piece. Here's one. Okay, I have most of a cube face formed now. I'm still not convinced I'm going to be able to turn any of this at all, even though these screws are all really loose. Like, it just... the edges want to go underneath the centers rather than have the centers turn. Even though, like, as you can see, like, I have it super loose. I have all of them pretty loose. We'll see. Hopefully it'll work out. This is really just a video demonstrating how to assemble it. I'm not sure how to tension it. Okay, so I have a face formed. I could form another face exactly like that up here. It's unclear how to fill in the corner parts between the faces. I haven't used any large pieces like this, but the large pieces must go above these centers. So there's a left-handed type and a right-handed type. Ah, there we go. So there we go. That's what a corner piece looks like. And there's another corner piece. Perfect. Easy. What goes here? Well, touching every three-fold rotational piece is a chevron piece, so these must be chevron pieces too. So these must be the big chevron pieces, like... Nope, that's the wrong chirality. Perfect. Okay. Big chevron piece right there. Perfect. Okay, and then these are triangle pieces. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then between those two has to be a five-fold. No. Yeah, it's got to be a five-fold. So it's got to be the tip of a five-fold like that. Perfect. And then it's got to be the shorter ones, the shorter triangle pieces. Nice. Right, like that. Okay, my camera says 3 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm gonna stop the video and then start it again. Okay, here we go. New video. Now I'm gonna get, I guess, the chevron pieces in here. Oh, I got that in all wrong. Look back over here. So the base of this goes against that. And then there's a triangle piece that goes in here. Little triangle corner piece. Right? Oh no, it's a tiny triangle piece. Okay. And then a chevron piece where, yeah, that's the right shape. Right? No, that's not the right shape, that's the wrong chirality. There we go, that's the right shape. Sorry, it's hard to keep this in the frame. Let me tilt my camera up a little bit. Okay. Okay. There must be a chevron piece that goes right there, because chevron pieces completely surround three-fold pieces. So here's a three-fold piece right here, chevron, chevron, chevron. Here's a three-fold piece right here, chevron, chevron. Oh no, this is not a three-fold piece. This is a triangle piece. Three-fold piece, chevron, chevron. There must be a chevron right here. And it looks like a mirror symmetrical chevron. That's not a, oh, maybe it's not. No, it's not a mirror symmetrical chevron. Okay. And that's the wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. This looks right. Perfect. Okay. Let's continue building this face. That must be a chevron piece. Yeah. And that's the wrong chirality. Okay, this is a tiny triangle piece, so that's a big triangle piece, a three-fold triangle. So a three-fold triangle goes here. Okay. And another three-fold triangle goes here. Okay. That must be a chevron piece, a two-fold chevron piece, right? Or excuse me, a mirror symmetrical chevron piece. Like that. And another mirror symmetrical chevron piece. Like that. Okay. And then this is a triangle piece. Wrong chirality. Let me get the chevron piece in this side. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Perfect. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Okay, now a five-fold pentagon piece must go right here. Perfect, and now triangle pieces. The shorter ones, I guess. No, maybe it's, I don't know, it's the longer ones. What is it? Those are too long. Yeah, shorter ones, but not the shortest. Okay, that's wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. I think. Yeah, it's the wrong chirality. There we go. Okay, I'm going to finish. I think if I get the chevron pieces in here and this tiny triangle in right here, then that'll hold all of these pieces in nicely. And then another chevron piece, a small one. Is that the right chirality? Let me check. Yeah, it's gotta be. Doesn't seem like it. No, it's not. I don't think it is. Here we go. Build the other side now. Okay, get this chevron piece in. Perfect. Long triangle. Perfect. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Five-fold piece. Perfect. Short triangle. Or medium, rather. Medium triangle right there. Medium triangle right there. get the chevron pieces in here. And then the small triangle. Like that. And then a chevron piece. Nope, wrong chirality. Perfect. It's getting harder to put these in. There we go. Okay, we have about half of the puzzle assembled, or at least half of the outer portion assembled. Hopefully it'll actually turn. Do not have the tensioning right. I don't know how to get the tensioning right. I don't know if I need to go looser or tighter. So right now everything's pretty darn loose. Hopefully it works. Okay, well, might as well just continue to build this way. I'm going to fill in this hole and fill in that hole. Okay, this must be a triangle piece, a small triangle piece. Yeah, because it goes right over a screw. Perfect. And then that's got to be a chevron piece. Perfect. And then another small triangle piece. Or excuse me, a threefold piece. Okay, and then a chevron. No, that's the wrong chirality. Perfect. Alrighty. I'll just build up. This is a tiny triangle. Okay. And then a chevron piece. Oh, this is also a corner. Let me get the corners in place. Corner. This must be the wrong chirality for a corner. Yeah, it's wrong chirality. Corner. Chevron, chevron. Okay. Triangle. This must be the smaller triangles, the medium size. Perfect. This is the wrong chirality. Perfect. If I can get it in. There we go. Okay, this is going to be a 5-fold piece. Like that. And then the longer triangles. Wrong chirality. Perfect. And perfect. Okay, and then this is the mirror symmetrical chevron piece. Like this has not been hard to figure out. I was expecting it to be harder than this. Hopefully the end portion is not too hard to get the pieces in. Chevron piece. Chevron piece. Okay. Just continue building, I guess. So this is a triangle, a small 3-fold piece. Going over the screw, because all the 3-fold pieces go over the screws. Okay, chevron piece. Oh, did I have the chirality wrong on that? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Yeah. Here we go, this is right. Okay. I guess I'll do this corner portion. Let me lift my camera a little bit. Tighten. Okay, chevron piece, small triangle. This must be the shorter one. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Okay, get the chevron pieces in here. Oh, that's way wrong. Couldn't tell if I had the piece in backwards or if it's the wrong chirality. Yeah, it's the wrong chirality. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to build these two first. I'm going to build these two small chevron pieces first. Okay. Chevron piece. Chevron piece. Small triangle. This is the 3-fold one. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to build this corner. It's the teeny tiny triangle. Right there, and then a chevron piece. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Okay. triangle, triangle. They're the medium ones. Perfect. Perfect. 5-fold piece. Then the longer triangles. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Mirror symmetrical chevron piece. Okay, I'm going to use the screwdriver and I'll push down on the mechanism portion of it, which prevents breaking of the piece. If you push down on the body and not the mechanism, then you can break the mechanism off of the body. Okay, now I'll do the same thing on this side. Small triangle, chevron piece, the big chevron piece, that must be the wrong chirality. Yeah, almost looks right, but it's not. Wrong chirality. There we go. Okay. Medium height triangle. Perfect. 5-fold piece. Perfect. Long triangle. Wrong chirality. Starting to get crowded. And then a mirror symmetrical chevron piece. It's going to be hard to get in. Sort of got it in and twisted it in place. Worked pretty easily. Okay, finished this. This has to be a 3-fold triangle. The small one. Going over a screw. Okay, chevron piece. It's the wrong chirality. Perfect. Okay, do the same thing over here. And then the okay. Get a chevron piece in here. It's the mirror symmetrical one. Okay, I have the puzzle built up to this point. Feels really stiff. I'm kind of doubting that I can make any turns. Oh, it does turn. Wow, okay. Turns pretty well too. I think it's kind of loose. Well, it's just a demonstration, so it doesn't matter. Okay. How are we going to do this? I'm going to build this up. Tiny triangle. Okay, camera says 3 minutes. I'm going to start and stop it, or stop and start it. Alright, camera going again. Chevron, chevron. Perfect. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Wrong chirality. Come on. I don't see any more. Did I make a mistake? Oh, yeah, I wasn't putting it in all the way. Kind of an idiot. Okay. Medium height triangle. Wrong chirality. Goes on the other side. Perfect. Medium height triangle. Perfect. Okay, the 5-fold pentagon. Perfect. Longer triangles. Wrong chirality. Perfect. Okay, and then the 2-fold mirror symmetrical chevron piece. Okay, oh, and corners. I forgot corners. Okay, that's the wrong chirality, so it must go on this side. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, big old chevron piece. Perfect. Another big old chevron piece. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now I gotta start planning what's the last piece. The last piece is usually the piece that is the easiest to snap in / least likely to break. Now, these small triangles are probably not going to be helpful. They're just too small to be the last piece, plus the mechanism on them is so poorly attached to the rest that they can't really be the last piece. I guess a chevron piece should probably be the last piece. Usually the last piece, what you do is you turn. Let's see if I can get a face to turn. Oh, which one was it? Usually what you do is you turn something part way and find the easiest way to slip a piece in. But I'm not really... I'm not really seeing anything. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go and then I'll figure it out. My vote would be for a chevron piece or two to be the last piece because I think the mechanism is best connected to the chevron pieces, least likely to break them. This tiny triangle. Okay. And then chevron, chevron. Medium triangle. Medium triangle. This is the wrong chirality. That also has the wrong chirality, I think. It's hard to tell, actually. Oh, I have this. This is the wrong chevron piece. That's the problem. There we go. That's the right chevron piece. Triangle. Perfect. 5-fold piece. Gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. Okay, 5-fold piece. Longer triangle. Longer triangle. Okay, I think that the best piece to leave to last is probably going to be this, well, I don't know, maybe this double chevron is going to be easy to get in one way or the other. I don't know if putting it in last is going to help me at all. Oh, corner. Wrong corner. Corner. Seriously? That's the wrong corner? How is that the wrong corner? Okay, and I have a corner left over, which means I must not have removed all of the extra corners that I thought I did. Okay. Chevron piece. Oh, that's the wrong chirality. Oh, I need a big, there's it, there it is, okay. I think this is the last big chevron piece. Yeah. Okay, this is what's left. Okay, well, I'm going to build towards the center, I guess. So, long triangle, 5-fold piece, like that. Okay, then medium triangle, going to do the same thing over here. Long triangle, long triangle, 5-fold piece. Okay, now medium triangle, medium triangle. Okay, this is what I'm down to. So I know the 3-fold triangles go in like this. Oh no, the 3-fold triangles go in like this. The tiny triangles go in like that. Well, let's get a chevron piece in here. Oh, I think I broke that piece. I didn't even try to press hard. I think I broke, yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm gonna have to replace that piece. I broke a little bit of the mechanism without pressing hard. It must have had a weak spot in it. Oh boy, okay, puzzle assembled. Now let's see if I can get it to turn. This seems pretty good. For a completely unbroken in, non-polished, non-tumbled shapeways puzzle, I think it's turning pretty well. Oh boy. Okay. Fortunately, because of the shape of it, it's hard to keep track of which faces I've turned and which ones I haven't. So I turned that one. So that means I need to turn this one. Oh, well. Turn a lot better now. Okay, so I turned those two, which means I need to turn these two. Oh, there we go. Almost had it. My guess is that it's just too loose. It looks really stiff right now, but I bet you when it gets broken in, all the pieces are going to be too loose. I didn't really tighten any of the screws at all. So if I got that one to turn, that means I need to get this one to turn. So I got that one to turn, got this one to turn, which means I got this one to turn already, yep. Which means I got this one to turn already, yep. Okay, well, I think you've seen enough. That's how to assemble the puzzle. It's not that hard to assemble. The trick is just to identify the types of pieces based on the symmetries of the mechanism. And then in the case of a weird shape mod like this, identify sort of a central point that you can build off of. As you can see, this piece, these are all edge pieces on the icosahedron. And because we know they have to form a plane and we know that has to be the center of the plane, we can place those and build off of them. It's not so bad. It's pretty easy to assemble. I know it took me a long time, but most puzzles take me a long time, and I don't think that there was a whole lot of backtracking. There wasn't a lot of, oh, I can't figure out how to, can't figure out the order, that sort of thing. It was pretty straightforward. So that's how to assemble this puzzle, and I think that most of the techniques that I used here will apply to almost every Twisty puzzle. So if you have any questions, let me know. But other than that, thanks for watching.